Well, they are, with these permits, they're just putting themselves into your property and saying that they have say on private land, private property, and that you already automatically owe them something without any contracts, and understanding that concept of, they're a corporation. Corporations deal only in contract. Because you have not signed a contract with them, what do you owe them? Mm-hmm. And do you surrender your property rights just because you came to a place? You bought land in free America. So we're going to ask questions and figure it out. How are you doing?
Yeah, thanks. How are you?
I'm good. What is? Did you come out of here? What is this?
Roads and Bridges.
Oh, Roads and Bridges. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Can I help you find something?
No, I don't think so. We're just going to tour the building.
Okay.
Thank you. You got any questions for Roads and Bridges? Oh, elections. We want to go in here. You guys going somewhere?
Nope.
No.
That's what election day supplies up there.
Fun. I had some questions about elections, processes, different types of things. Can we ask you? Do you want to be asked?
Talk to Charlie.
Okay.
Got some people have questions about elections.
We specifically would like to know about the recall process of county officials, how that works, and then how that's, as I understand it, certain officials have a different amount of signatures you need to get to start the recall process. Is that correct?
It's correct, and it's kind of an awkward, strange process, but I can point you to the statute, Title 34, Chapter 17, and it lists the whole process.
Okay.
The state doesn't allow us to give any kind of legal advice.
And you guys don't have like a piece of paper on it?
No, but it is in that, if you just Google 3417, it'll pop up.
Okay.
The whole process is there.
Okay. Is that just a state adopted process? Or is
Yes,
that a national process?
No, it's state.
Okay.
The state is the one who sets those parameters.
And then for every position, will that give me the answer of for whatever official we would like to recall?
Yep.
It'll tell me how many votes we need for that position?
Yes, it breaks it down by state official,
Okay.
or state candidates, or elected officials are all recallable in
Okay.
the state of Idaho.
Yeah.
And it breaks them all down.
Perfect. Okay, thank you.
right,
That's what we
you're
came in
welcome.
for. Appreciate it.
You bet.
Thanks.
Yep.
We the people. I like that one.
Oh, just goes because we can.
What is
I
it?
didn't know if it was
Oh no.
asking something or.
No, we're just going through the building and then just kind of looking at what's here to show people what the different offices
We
are.
have brochures for the Veteran Services side.
What do you guys do at Veteran Services?
So we are advocates for veterans to the VA. So we help gain disability benefits, pensions, get into the medical system. Any type of communication that's happening, we can kind of buffer some of that for better understanding. Yeah.
Fantastic. Cool. Thank you.
And I have Brian's cards and I have brochures if you guys wanted.
Okay, that's all right. I'm just kind of looking around.
We're
So
just seeing what all's here, what's in the building.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
Thank you.
thanks a lot.
Have a good day.
You too.
What was down
There's our
this?
elevator.
What was down this hall?
That goes out.
Morning. How are you? Good.
Can I help you find something?
No, ma'am. We're just looking around.
Okay.
Thank you. We're looking at all of it.
You haven't done this yet, have you?
No. Why? You don't like answering them?
Oh no, I think it's funny.
I just don't mind. I feel like, people are going to be respectful. Be respectful.
Yeah.
Sorry, cut you off, didn't I? Just pushed me out of the way.
Where are you going? Oh, okay.
One of them.
And how likely is that to happen? It depends on your arguments. I don't have an application in front of me with the narrative statement or anything like that.
Long time no see.
I can
Been a while. How are you?
Good. Would you be willing to sign in here, please?
I would be willing.
Surrounding lot size, the size of the surrounding lots in that whole Point development. This is one of the largest. Ours, of the 2.5, 2.25 acre is the largest. Your shape, but it's the largest. And of the others on Hill Point, just the 1.25 acre would be one of the largest. Does that have anything?
County Planning, this is Emily. How may I
It
help you?
depends, again, we're not the governing body, so you would go to a public hearing,
Mhm.
and this would be, heard in front of the Planning and Zoning Commission. And
Let me pull that up. Can I put you on hold for a moment?
Staff just makes a
Hey.
recommendation
Hi.
based on.
How are you? Good. What do you
the
need?
findings and
Oh,
facts
I think Chad's here.
and how.
Yeah, I'd like to get a copy of the report that was filed, the complaint on my property.
Okay.
Again, I would
What's
talk
the
to
name
a
of somewhere?
surveyor or even
Are you
a
asking me?
planner and
Oh,
see
okay.
if any of this is
Okay.
a possibility.
Okay, so
Let me,
yeah,
we
and-
usually do not, we don't give out copies of those until the case is closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's an investigation in process.
Mhm.
So.
So you're
I'd
not
be happy
you're not
sit
going
down
to,
and-
or you are?
I'm not going to, so I'd be happy to sit down and talk with you
Talk to me about what?
about the violation.
The alleged violation.
Correct. And see what we can do to help resolve it.
What I would like to find out is why it is you guys are using real estate websites to. Sorry.
Let's go back here to a conference
Sure.
room and sit down and talk.
Are supposed to be, yeah, I think absolutely.
So I'd like to know why it is you guys are using. I'm going to stand. I'd like to know why you guys are using real estate websites to try and police permitting issues versus waiting for a neighbor to complain and then going after it. And then why is it that Dan McDonald is under the impression that you guys are not using real estate websites to find permitting violations?
So we find out about violations all different types of ways.
But I'm asking specifically about why it is you guys are getting onto realtor.com to find people's properties that are listed to then find permitting violations.
I don't know that we do it. What is the problem with that? What is the problem with looking at a public domain, a public website?
What is the
we do
problem
it.
of policing for permits? You're permitting for profit is
Right,
what
we
you're
do
doing.
that.
You're seeking it out to make sure that you guys are collecting some sort of revenue or that the permitting, planning and zoning is bringing in revenue when you're seeking it out. If your guys' job is to go after your setbacks and a neighbor has not complained about a setback, why is it any of your business to interject into a situation that hasn't developed?
So Chad, our role in the county is to enforce the county codes. We have county codes in place. Our role is to enforce those codes. And so we use all different types of means to identify where those violations are and
You see nothing wrong with
Well,
by any
because-
means necessary. You
because-
don't think there's anything wrong with that because you know where I live. You know that I'm on 20 acres that you guys can't see into. And you guys use GPS or satellite to look into my property. You don't think there's anything wrong with that being your last resort and that's what you're choosing to do? No neighbor told on me. None of my neighbors complained because I have no neighbors.
Right, you don't.
So
Yeah.
any setback issues are not affecting anyone.
Did you, when you bought property in Bonner County, did you know that you needed a permit in order to build?
Do you have...
Well, that was the question. Did you know?
I'm not here to answer your questions. You're here to answer my questions, okay? You work for the public. I do not work for you. You answer to us. There are people who have an issue with... There are people that have an issue with the way that you choose to run planning and zoning, the way that you choose to try and police for profit. It's not acceptable. People don't like it because we don't agree with it, because you sit here and say, what's wrong with us doing that? What's wrong with going after your neighbors to collect permitting?
Chad, let's go back to my original question.
I'm not going to answer your questions. I'm not here to answer any of your
But
questions.
yourselves-
Your job is to answer and serve the public, correct?
Chad.
Is my job to serve you in any way?
I'm not asking you to serve me.
I'm
asking if you knew.
I would worry about
that you
answering my
needed a
questions
building.
then.
I was asking if you knew.
I'm asking
So let
you
me finish
questions
my
and you're not
sentence.
even answering them.
Let me
If you're not
finish
going to
my
answer my
sentence.
questions, I don't care to have you finish anything you have to say. You're sitting here acting as though I owe you something. I owe you
I'm
nothing.
not saying you.
I owe you absolutely nothing.
Right.
So for you to have your employees, when they run out of time, to sit on a computer and go search out what your neighbors are doing, do you have anything invested in this community, or you just collect a paycheck?
Of course I live in this community.
No, do you have anything invested in this community? Do you do anything with your community other than collect a paycheck? You don't do anything, do you?
You don't know anything about.
I'm asking you right now and you're not answering me.
You're right, because I'm not going to answer your question.
Why not? Because you're not into transparency, are you?
Oh, stop it.
Why is it that your employees, why is it that they're reporting anonymously versus saying outright that they're the ones that turned in the neighbor because they found it on a realtor website? That shows you guys are hiding stuff and you're doing something wrong.
No, we're not doing anything wrong, Chad.
Then why are you doing it anonymously?
You know that